Good morning. So it's the day of my surgery. It's about 7:30 right now a.m. and my surgery is at 1 p.m. I have to be there at 1 p.m. So I thought that I would just check in real quick and let you guys know how I'm feeling and what I'm seeing. I am definitely nervous. I won't lie. This will make my fifth invasive eye surgery. This eye, the one that I'm getting worked on today, the vitrectomy it's going to happen today, has had cataract surgery. So my fear today is that I'll go blind or there'll be a problem, or he will move my cataract lens. It's a crystal lens, and so it's flexible. And that is the danger of the surgery, having the vitrectomy with a crystal lens in it, is the fact that he said that it could move and it could change my focal. It could make me have to have glasses in this eye, which because of the cataract surgery and the ocular lens, that I don't have to have any glasses in this eye. So, but now there's a huge amount of floaters and ghosting. The floaters are all still there. This morning, the black dots from the vitreous detachment have subsided quite a bit since Thursday. They're still there, but I still have a white ghosting thing. And in the morning, I have a ring that I see. And they say that that's kind of where it detached from the optic nerve, which is like really interesting stuff. But anyway, I'm allowed to have coffee because it's, my surgery is not for another, 6 or so hours, but I have to have black coffee. And so I'm down here just pouring my coffee, and I am going to enjoy it. And yeah, I won't lie, I'm scared. I'm very scared. I'm worried about going blind. From what I understand is you get local anesthetic through your hand and it burns, but then they definitely put a needle in your eye and they then inject it's basically a numbing anesthesia that goes into your eye. Then there are 3 instruments that go into the white parts of your eye, and one of them is kind of a vacuum, one is a light. The other one, I'm not sure. I think it's more like a scope or a probe. And then they vacuum everything out. Then they put the laser in and they go around and they laser your eye. And at that time, they always have something filling it with saline. And then they put in the air bubble and to hold down the retina. That's what that's for, is they put the air bubble in because the first 2 to 6 weeks after you have a vitrectomy, you have a chance of having a retina tear. So they put in an air bubble, and that helps keep the whole retina nice and flat. And as that disintegrates, your own body fills with fluid. Your own eye fills with your own body fluid behind it, pushes it out, and it dissipates, and that's what holds your retina down for the rest of your life. So I'm hoping that the surgery is a success. The problem with the surgery is you never know until a couple months later. So, it's a long waiting game, and we just have to hope for the best and see that hopefully my vision comes back and the floaters go away. I'm going to go into the surgery with confidence. Hey everybody, so I am a half hour away from walking in for surgery. I am at the Eye Institute of Texas, and that's my husband who brought me here, and I'm in good spirits. Of course, today my eye seems to have better vision than normal, and so that always makes me scared and doubt things. But I know that the vitreous is still connected to the front part of my eye, and that could cause a retina tear, and I'm prone to them since I had a tear in this eye. So this is the eye that's going to be operated on, and I'm headed into surgery now, and I will keep you guys updated as I go. Wish me luck. So I'm in the surgery center waiting for surgery, and we'll see what happens. Okay, that's the last time you see my eye like this for a while. Take care. All right, so I'm at a surgery. Dr. Nan was amazing. Anesthesiologist was amazing. No pain, just definitely awake the whole time, and that was kind of weird. But they played good music, and They said it was a perfect success and that only time will tell. Also, I'm very groggy because I'm still kind of out of it, but it was good, and he said it was definitely necessary to do it. The doctor said definitely necessary. So anyway, I will post more later when I'm not so self-conscious and sounding weird. Surgery took about 45 minutes, and I'm pretty impressed with that. Dr. Anand said it was a perfect success, and we'll just know how everything goes once I'm healing. But he said it was absolutely the right thing to do. And I'm not quite sure what that means, but I will find out tomorrow at 7:30 when I get my patch off. But we are headed home now, and that's what the eye looks like now. I don't have any pain, but it's crazy. Like, my whole head is completely numb. I read or heard on a lot of other videos that there's a lot of pain with this surgery for some reason. I don't remember a lot of pain with this one, but he gave me tramadol, and I don't like taking pain meds, but if I need them, I'll take them. But I also have some Advil. I could hear everything during surgery. They were playing music. The anesthesiologist got a phone call while I was in there. I could hear the laser go. I could hear, and I could see the bright light of the laser happening. When he filled the bubble, it got dark, which made me panic a little bit because I thought, oh my God, did I just lose my eyesight? Like, because there was so much light from all the lights in the room coming through everything. And then when it did fill the bubble, with the bubble, it did go dark. But I'm hoping that was just the bubble being filled. And it was fast. I was very, very nervous even during surgery. Hearing everything is just a little traumatizing. I could feel my shoulders getting really tense, and my shoulders are aching right now. But I had a surgery about a year ago where I woke up and everything was really hurting up top here too then, because I think I just get so numb, so tense. But anyway, just know that the surgery is quick. Everybody works really hard to make you comfortable. The anesthesiologist comes to talk to you before they wheel you in. The meds that they give you definitely relax you. I'm still supposed to be sedated now for the next like 6 hours or so. I feel pretty coherent. I'm able to walk. I don't feel nauseous at all. I had a ginger ale, but I didn't really even need it because it's funny, like my whole face is numb all the way down into my throat. So I'm not even quite hungry yet. No drops yet. Nothing, wasn't advised anything yet. I'm sure that'll be in the appointment tomorrow, but I feel good. I feel confident, and it was great to hear that I did the right thing. So we'll just see how I recover and how this goes. But if it is 100% success, that will be awesome. I've lived with the fear of a retina detachment in this eye for 10 years and horrible floaters for 10 years that have just always been, it's really hard to live with. But that's it. I will check in later. Okay, so now I'm home. I'm starting to feel like my eye, oh, here's my puppy. Come here, Molly. My boo-boo puppy. I'm starting to feel like my eye is on fire. It's about 2 hours since surgery and just feels super, super hot. I'm just gonna shut my eyes here for a few hours and try to rest, but that's the only other symptom. My head is still super numb, and my eye, it just feels like it's on fire. And when I shut my eyes, I see what looks like a water level and then a really bright light on the horizon, like you're looking at a sunrise coming from that eye. So that's most of the update. I don't know what time it is. Molly, do you know what time it is? She doesn't know what time it is. I think it's about 5 o'clock. So I'm about 4 hours past surgery, or maybe, 3.5. And that's my symptoms. My shoulders are super sore. I always get real achy after being under, because I think I just, what I said before, I pull my shoulders up into my head. So anyway, Molly and I will see you later. You say bye, Molly. She's a sweet little nurse. She's a good girl. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys as symptoms change. So I just wanted to give an update. I'm sorry this is so dark, but it's about 9 p.m. and I've just been laying here listening to audiobooks, but the top of my head is still completely numb. So is my forehead and the bridge of my nose. All of this is, I couldn't even feel it if I pinched it, and it's quite a weird sensation. But I wanted to also share with you guys something so sweet. I don't know if you can see him, but that is my kitty asleep in my lap. And my 17-year-old Schnauzer is right there. And up and over there is my Bichon poodle. They must know that I'm trying to heal because they've all piled on my bed with me and have been here for about 2-3 hours, and it's just really wonderfully peaceful. So they're keeping me calm as my head and my forehead and everything stay really numb. My right eye definitely has a headache in it. Not sure what that's from, but I've eaten. I probably need to drink some more water, but that's about the only symptoms I have. I can see the water bubble, you know, kind of floating around when I tilt my head and try to sleep, and that's it. Just complete numbness. It's the weirdest feeling. I can't even describe it, but I can't feel a thing on my skull. So that was probably a nerve block that he did, and I just hope it wears off soon. My doctor did call and ask how I was doing. I tell you, if you guys are in the Dallas area or you want the greatest doctor in the world and fly in and stay a month or whatever, Dr. Rajiv Anand is just an amazing man and has taken amazing care of me for 10 years. So I see him at 7:30 tomorrow morning, but I'll keep you guys updated if anything else changes. I just wanted to share my sweet little animal bed with you. So I just had my patch taken off, and you can see my eye here and see what it looks like. I can see through the gas bubble, and if I measure the gas bubble, it's about right up here. So the girl just took my patch off. I didn't sleep very well last night, but I will update you on that. I'm feeling in my forehead again, which is good, and the eye does not hurt at all. I didn't really have any pain or discomfort. It's just the beginning of the day. It hasn't been 24 hours yet, so I'm going to go in and see Dr. Anand now, and he will tell me how it's doing. So I'm out of my appointment now. Everything looks good. I've got, you can see the gas bubble, and so we'll just do when I look, gas bubble's about right here, and Dr. Anand said it was about 75%. It's super scratchy inside, even though they no longer use stitches. I think they did use sutures in this eye, 9 years ago, but there's no sutures in this eye. And I'm seeing a little bit of floaters on the top, but nothing like there were before. And I can see light, which is really what I wanted, because then we should, just have perfect vision at the other side of this, I'm hoping. But we never know. And so I'm going to see him back on Monday. It's now Wednesday. So my surgery was yesterday at 2 p.m. It is now 9 a.m. and I saw my doctor at 7:30 a.m. It was a rough night last night. I couldn't sleep. They gave me a nerve block, and so my entire head felt like I was touching a helmet and not my head. I had no feeling up there at all, or across my forehead, and so I was a little nervous about that. And then they don't put you all the way under for your surgery, so they keep you awake, but at the same time relax you. So I think whatever they give you that keeps you awake but also sedates you makes it so that it's difficult to sleep the first night. Or that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, because I was wide awake until about 5:30 this morning. And so that's it for now. Hi everybody, so I'm home now from the doctor, my first follow-up visit. They took the big patch off, and they looked at my eye. They put some drops in it. It was a little gooey, and she kind of had to pull my eye apart, the lids apart, and they put in some drops, so it's very, whatever the word is, dilated. I'm sorry, I'm so tired right now, but it's very dilated. And then he looked inside there and I can see the rim of the gas bubble. So today's less than 24 hours out from surgery, and I would say in the line of vision, my gas bubble is about right here. He did spot cauterize or tie down my retina, and it's funny, I can see those places where he did those marks in my retina. So they look like little floaters. The liquid that's in my eye is clear right now because it's just saline, and he said that'll dissipate over the next couple days. And so it was all good. I was happy to take the patch off and to see that I had light coming in. I mean, that was just everything to know that I had not lost my vision. Now, what the clarity of the vision will be is still to be known. I was 20/20 in this eye before this, so hopefully I'll be 20/20 again. That is best case scenario, and that is what I am going for. So today, just laying low. He wants me to sleep on my right side or sitting up. Look down every once in a while, because what it does is that bubble moves around in there and pushes down and makes sure that my retina stays nice and flat. So just no bending over, no real nothing today or for the next 2 weeks. But I'll keep you guys posted as everything. But I'm prone to migraines. I did not have any migraines. Feels like there's like a couple pieces of sand in my eye. That's why I taped it shut, because when I open and close my lid, it's just kind of scraping against where they put the instruments into my eye. But other than that, I'm doing great, and I would say so far it's a win. So far it's a win. Hey everybody, so I'm now 20 hours out from surgery, and I slept really well last night. The first night, not so well with the eye patch on, but last night I did keep a protective shield over my eye. I did wake up a couple times because my instructions are that I have to sleep on my right side, and every once in a while I should get up on my elbows and put my head face down to let the air bubble rise to the back of my eye. And then he wants me to stay on my right side, I think because my left side retina wasn't doing so well. And he was worried about that. So the air bubble, he wants it to push up against that. No pain today, a little discomfort. I definitely feel the pressure. So be careful bending over, even reaching down to get something, even reaching just to bend your knees to get something. That pressure, I feel it right behind my eye, and every time I get scared, you know, be careful sitting down on the toilet, standing back up again. Anything that involves pressure, pulling your covers, I don't know. I made the mistake of trying to pick up my little dog, and I feel like I paid for it in pressure, and it was an instant reminder not to do that. But other than that, I might take some Advil because I do feel just like somebody's pushed on my eye really hard. So it's just a little muscle ache, but the inside of the eye doesn't hurt at all. What I'm seeing right now is my water level hasn't really gone down. It's still about right here if I was to put like a line of sight, and I am seeing a lot of black dots in there, but I think that those are the cauterizing points where he did laser down my retina. I'm hoping that it's just a reflection of that, but as I move, it's pretty discombobulating. I mean, everybody does this, but it's like moving water around in a glass. You know, you can see it swish around, and that's what's happening in my eye right now. Still no vision really. I mean, I have lots of light and I can not tell any detail, but I can tell that I do have, you know, peripheral vision. I can see movement, so I'm really pleased about that. And just gonna lay low today. I think I was pretty active yesterday. I had a lot of people coming through the house, just a lot of activity. And today my husband is gone, everybody's taken care of, and I can just kind of sit here with my eyes shut and lay in the proper position on my right side for as many hours as I need to today. For those of you who want to see, this is my eye right now. I'm sorry for grossing anybody out, but sometimes people want to see what's going on with other people. I don't even like to look at it, but it is what it is. And again, I'm hoping for 100% just clean bill of health on the other side of this. So I'm optimistic. I still feel good. I'm not scared. And so I hope this helps somebody out there. Hi everybody. So it's almost a full 3 days out from surgery, and my water bubble is, if we're going to measure it, is about halfway up my eye. So it's kind of like looking out a port window on the side of a ship, and you see just the water level like right on the ship. So it looks like my vision is pretty clear, but it's super like refractive. So there's lots of light and jimmering around in there. So it's not very comfortable. It's making me a little bit nauseous. So I think today is a good day to sleep. Couple pieces of advice. If you do this, definitely take 2 weeks off from work, because every day has been different for me. Some days I have more energy. I mean, it's only 3 days, but today I feel super nauseous, tired. I feel very sensitive, meaning like my heart feels sensitive. I feel kind of sad today, and just I think it's just the roller coaster ride. Like I woke up at 5 a.m. thinking I was up for the day, and I laid my head back down at 6 and then slept till 9:30, like the hardcore drooling sleep for 3.5 hours. I think that we all look okay out here, and not the world doesn't know like what we're going through, but I think our body healing on a what's a molecular level, or on a cellular level, it's doing a lot of work right now, and I think it's exhausting. Plus with the bubble in there, it's really discombobulating. I feel dizzy and nauseous, and I woke up with a little bit of a headache. So I did want to talk about the drops today. I was put on 2 drops. I was put on a fluoxetine, which I think is the antibiotic, and I was put on the prednisone, which is the steroid. I think that this one helps fight, any type of bacteria, and this one keeps it dilated, and also not necessarily dilated, but definitely keeps it from having too much pressure, and kind of shrunk down, and gives your eye a chance to heal. So these are the 2 that I'm on. I have been sleeping with an eye patch the first 2 nights, and I took it off, and that's when I slept really well. And what I did is I just put on this little mask. I think it's one you get free in an airplane, but I just kind of put it cock-eyed like this and put it up over my head, and it's not tight at all, and so it's super gentle, and it just kind of blocked that light out, and it almost feels like someone's hugging your eye. At this stage in the game, my socket is very sore. It feels like someone's just kind of jammed their thumb in there, even though I've never really had that happen before, but it's the socket itself is sore. So we still keep with your Advil or whatever you're doing, and I've got to stop saying I hate this. I look back on my videos and I'm umming. Sorry. I'm a little shy about doing this, and this is hard to do for me. Hate being on camera. And so anyway, that's it, and I hope this helps somebody. Thanks for watching, and I'll post as things change and I have updates.